No, I'm not going back up there to film. But that kind of individual, with everything I've reported, and we know, I'm talking to sober adults. Last I can testify, tell the cops, excuse me, or the judges, I have seen her, everybody has, go out to this, just on her way, dude, strolling down the street. And that's what we saw on film is not a good idea. No. And I've been telling the police, which is on film too, I've witnessed a lot of violence here. I know I was playing games with the cops at that point, okay? I don't need to tell the agents or the lawyers or anybody any of this stuff. It's like totally clear. Even to a jury, that would just be like relative. All those videos, I don't need to get into the terminology and all this explanation either of what I'm trying to say. It should just be clear. But to have somebody like that just go cruise down the street to the grocery store, I've been saying this is me chatting, okay? This is my social, we're chatting. I've been saying, what kind of women live here? For a myriad of reasons I have brought up that caused me to wonder. And that's one of them. Are you really comfortable with that? At your grocery store while your toddler's in the little thing and you're wheeling around your groceries? You cool with that? Okay. But I'm not going to go back up there, okay? Whether she goes out on one of her nice walks around town or stays up there, I don't know, okay? I can't hear anything. And I'm really keeping it pretty facts lately because it's just got to be that way, dude. I can't hear anything except when she's really ripping it up because this AC is, I'm like, excuse me, a lot of the time really amazed with how loud that thing is. It's good because I don't hear all the sirens that are far off, that is. But that shit is so loud. I am like deaf in here. And considering there's all these things happening in the house, it sucks, yeah. But, so I just don't know, dude. I can't tell you if she's gone on walks or what's going on here. I just don't know. But what I'm filming and what I wanted to reassure the public, whoever might watch this, is I'm not going back up there again. Because after what I saw, the violent outbursts and crazy shit, that should not be legal, period. That shit should be getting picked up for. All of it. Hello? Come on. You can't assault people in your house. You can't be having drugs and prostitutes and anything that I ever put on the internet cannot be happening in someone's house. So fuck it, I guess, whatever. That's here nor there right now. We know, okay? But I'm personally not going to go up there again to film nothing. Because that would be really dangerous. I can see that. A 2-year-old could tell you that. So no, I'm staying down here. And I'm going to be careful because you can see on film, she was up there charging. He was down there charging. I don't need to say this anymore. You have to watch these people. They should not be... Look, I don't even need to say that anymore. The air conditioner irritates my throat. It's horrible. I don't want a thing like that constantly blasting in a small space like this. It really sucks. It's not my vapes, it's this fucking thing, man. But I'm not going to corner myself up there with someone who becomes violent if I go up there. So, I know all I ever see and hear is violence in here, dude. That's what this house is about. That's what the DCPD are about. I'm just chatting to my social media. That's what they're about. That's what I would say to anybody else. So do it here on the social. Because I don't need to tell the cops and the agents what the DCPD are doing. Amen. Thank you. Amen. No, so the cops are about violence too. On women and children. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm just going to be careful in here, okay? Until the real cops get here. There are real cops all over this shit. Who don't want to chase around chicks in pink dresses and stuff who cook fucking chicken gravy, dude. No, they don't. They have no reason to be doing that. I'm going to be safe in here. That's all I know. Just be careful. That's all I know. I will be all right, but I'm just dumbfounded. I don't think I ever won't be. I mean, you know, when you're an American and you're my age and you've lived in the country as long as I have, and then suddenly the police in a few different major cities took a turn for the worst. And I'm still a big supporter of cops and military. I am. I'm one of those enthusiasts, like one of those civilians that was like an enthusiast, you know? And I had an interest in law too. I was studying that at school. I'm one of those enthusiasts that would go to like a military parade and think it was really fun and have a really good time, you know? An enthusiast. That's the best word I can use to whatever. You got my drift, right? So I still support. But what I witnessed in my country at my age, because I've been here a while, is a lot of the cops in major cities took a turn for the worst and started trying to hurt the civilians. And I'm not going to play semantics or games. You know why I say that. You know what's going on here. And you know what my hypothesis is. That what will end up is we'll be in a military occupation by the Pentagon and allies. Because that's where I don't need to say this to adults, and I'm really kind of exasperated. So let's not. Well, you keep making this chick do this all the time, every video. What the fuck? I know. I'm not going to engage in this anymore. So I'm in here, I'm by myself. No one's called, no one's texted. We know. I haven't heard any crazy noises. Probably I'll go out there when I do, and TVs will go on as soon as I have to presume they are aware I'm in the hallway. TVs are weird music. Same shit. I don't need to do this anymore. And or they'll pretend that they're not here. They go on for days at that. That air conditioner blows around little cat furs, and it's really the pits. And I'd be like, wow, Heidi, you got like 15 years coming this December 9th. I have 15 years sobriety. Wow. You have to forgive my throat. It's just this thing. It's absolutely horrible living conditions I'm in. I had a college degree. I'm just like this trained chef. Why am I living like this, right? Why am I in this kind of poverty? Why doesn't anyone ever call or talk to me? Why am I always by myself? Why are they jumping people in here and this every time this terrible smell, which you have to conclude is the body? They're killing people. I'm sorry, you need to bring the cops in to fucking verify that, but that would bring the cops in. In a normal country, like I was referencing, I used to know, the cops would be in. No, but I called the fire department, and the smell was, the agents know all this. This is great for them that this happened, but it's not great that this happened to the cops, that they got so evil. But I called him in here, and the guy, he sounded, you have to forgive my throat, it's that machine in the window. He sounded like okay, let me just tell, how would I tell a judge or a cop this? The fireman was, I believe, the guy who was blonde hair and blue-eyed, when I let them in. We can do details when I speak with you personally. He was outside my door. I believe it was that guy recognized the voice. He said he sounded scared, and he sounded like he felt really bad, okay? That is exactly how I interpreted the tone in his voice. When he said, "Tell her it's a cat box. It's cat litter." And he said it very unsure, and he mumbled it. He was so ashamed. Okay? And then they all cleared out because the smell was still that smell that we know. Excuse me, every time they jump people, right? It was about from the morning of whatever day, you know the day, I write it so much, October whatever, it was a 5 that morning. By the time I finally got the fire department in here, it was about a 2. This shit's serious. You smell that fucking shit, dude. We'll do a video. And I'll write it down so I don't miss any points. And I'll review it. So on and so forth. So you understand how, and all of the whole 360 of that smell. My goodness, if that's what it takes. So I sit here and I think about that a lot. I don't want to overthink it because this is in the hands of skilled federal agents or whatever you want to call them. It's been since they started this. It went right to, like they didn't notice this all over the internet. They did. So let them deal with the fire department and this young guy. But I say it personally, you know, as I'm just sharing with you on the social media. As a civilian witness, I just wonder, was he scared? Did they say something to him? What happened? They seemed nice when they came to the door. It was a young fire department. Go fucking look at pictures. The fire guys came. And they were like 30 years old. It was mixed race. They all made eye contact. They seemed to be genuinely concerned, not about my mental health, people. They initially asked the chemical, he went straight to chemical. Is this protocol? You don't ask me, I'm a civilian. Like, I don't call fucking fire departments for strange smells in the first place. I've never been in this situation. I'm just reporting to the cops what I would tell them. He asked if I felt sick from chemical, and they were going to go right away in and check for whatever the fuck they're doing, okay? Ask the fire guys. It was this thing. And I told them, no, I don't know if it's chemical, but it's, and I explained it clearly. And if you want details, then come speak to me personally, please, okay? Because I don't need to do it on Instagram. Every last detail, although I can, and I'm willing to, under perjury. And that's when the landlord refused to let anybody in. He made a gigantic spectacle and a scene, which one of these fire guys is going to have to cough up to that did happen, because I know it happened, and there's about however many that come, 4 or 5, you know, just go read it, look it up, ask them. A whole crew came. All of them saw him do it and had to deal with him to get in here. So denying that he didn't do it, would be what they do. They would lie about everything. But at this point, with the caliber of agents all over this shit, stop fucking lying about everything. You're making it worse for your fucking selves. So I was up here. I told them, I have to go protect my personal effects. I have property upstairs. I told them clearly, my door doesn't lock. There's people in here who I think are drug addicts. I didn't say I knew. I said I think. I gotta go check my stuff. I can't be down here with you. Okay, it's a boarding house. And they said okay, and I went right back up. I didn't see anything after that. All I did was hear. At that point in time, there was, I believe, well, certainly one of the hookers was up there. It might have been two. And it turned out that mystery guy who was on the bank, I took pictures. He's on the co-op bank with Jasmine Morrison. Everybody's on the co-op here all of a sudden, the Navy, military, U.S. Navy co-op. That guy was up there, and he was up there the morning when people were jumping off the roofs. Anyways, I'll tell all the cops this stuff in full detail. So the fire guys, you have to ask them, they need to stop lying about everything too, came in here, and when they were outside my door is when, I believe it was the white guy, cute guy, nice guy, as far as I knew, it was like a little brother or something, young 30s, outside my door, and he said, tell her it's Cowler, and he said it how I just described, and then they all left. Yeah, I think about all this, you know, I mean, I'm in here by myself, no one calls, no one texts, months into years. That's not possible, but it is in the United States. Yeah. Yeah. And I think about it. I think about them because they were a young crew of nice young men, it seemed like to me. And I think, what happened since then, you know? Did they get to these guys? Did they scare them? Did they offer money, sex, drugs? What? I don't know. Are they nice guys? And they're just quiet because they're frightened? And who's they? You know who fucking they is. I don't need to do this every fucking video for your stupid fucking self. I wonder. So, anyways. Today I'm going to try to do my basic stuff, but these people are, I don't need to say what they are. I never had to. And just want to be careful when I do it. Like taking garbage out. It's just the basics, folks. And like, I'm going to close with this. And I don't want to close a negative, okay? I don't want to close a negative because I know I'm putting it onto an account. It goes all over the world. And I don't want people to watch the videos and be like scared or... and I shouldn't be codependent either on my viewers. It's not really codependent or people-pleasing, which is a... Just look it up. Look it up. Go look some shit up on your own. It's not totally. What it is I want to be somebody who you can just have in your world if you choose to watch these videos and feel uplifted and inspired by, even in the middle of something scary and upsetting. So that's why I feel like called to keep it on a positive note, just why I'm trying to end the videos. And I might do another one all day. I might stay on the internet a lot today. But I'm going to try to wash my dishes and stuff, you know. I don't know. These people are really fucking bad news. I'm going to end it positive, though. But I really wonder about the women here who are comfortable with this female strolling down the street with them. I'm going to Whole Foods. Yeah. I'm going to cook in the kitchen where a woman was jumped, who I knew and set up there. Yeah. Let's go to Whole Foods. Yeah. You're crazy. You're invading my privacy. Grow up. Mind your own business. You're a criminal. Yeah. Let me go to Whole Foods. around women and children. And but you know what? I sit here and think, from what I've seen, the women here don't mind at all. I mean, I've listed all the myriad of reasons of why I've wondered about the women in this city. Oh, fuck yeah. Anyway, so, but we're going to leave on a positive note. I'm eating spinach lately. That was my guidance. If you're going to go through this, eat a lot of spinach, mama, and hard-boiled eggs. Don't malnourish, because the stress you're experiencing drains your body. So ask a primary care physician. My diet is, that was my green light diet. Spinach, because I can't be cooking it up in here with, no one's wondering or contesting that. No. So hard-boiled eggs, try to cook bacon when you can. Make nice little salads, hard-boiled eggs, spinach. I'm good on that, on the health. Lots of water. And that's where I'll end it. I'll probably do another video later. The sirens here are going on and off today, which is great because, like you notice, I'm not plugging my ear. This is fucking great. What kind of, well, how? That's what I mean. Like, you're doing this, you've got to wonder about the women who, yeah. No, if you go out there, they're all dressed up and they're like loaded, a lot of them. Maybe you're not able to tell, that's not my problem. But a lot of them are really fucking under the influence. Clutching lattes, clutching these drinks, just out of it. And they're not functioning like a normal person. Not whatsoever at all. And they're just dressed up or whatever dude, I don't need to do this anymore, okay? And they're not seeming to hear the calamity going off around them. They don't seem to care about individuals that are really suspect, let's just play semantics, and clearly violent, cruising the street, going to Whole Foods with them. They're out of it, dude. I'm not going to end it on a bad note. It's a positive note, okay? That this was exposed before these type of people. This city as a, whatever the word, and victimize other nice people who are normal and function that way in other countries. There's nothing from what I have witnessed here, seen for myself, that would stop them consciously from just getting more. They just want more material objects, more food for themselves, more COVID medicine for themselves, more. And it just go down the list. It's all that. Get it? All right, you got my drift. And if you get in the way or say anything, we'll take care of you. We're gonna take care of you, yeah. I know the mob, but we'll take care of you. Like, they're violent. It's to the core here. And I've already explained I don't need to do it. When I'm out of here, I'll write about it more. It's something I will enjoy to do. About the doctrine of this country and how it's just, by this time era, you have masses of people. Yeah, we'll take care of you. Get in our way. And the way you're in, what you're speaking against is just basic morality. Basic, whatever the word, it's the opposite of hedonism. The opposite. You can't have a society that's hedonistic to this degree. It won't sustain. That's why I said anything. I was concerned about my country. But I've survived it. I'm okay. But yeah, it got bad. It got bad. I feel sorry for the Latin people coming here thinking that this is going to be better than the corrupted nations that they were escaping. I believe, this is my happy note. Aha, this is where I'll end the video. When the country gets better, because it is, okay, folks, please, just if you don't have faith, please believe my words. Just say, fuck it, let's put money down on Heidi. I have no reason. But you do because of all my locations. You do. You have a lot of reasons. But just for fun, let's say. I'll put money down on Heidi. I have no reason. She said things are going to get better. Okay, I got to have some hope somehow. Thank you, have it. It is going to get better. And this is what I believe. A lot of the people who immigrated here because their countries were so corrupt, because this country was messing with all the world economy, and we know what happened here and all that. Okay, that's another chapter we'll talk about. I already have later. I believe a lot of them want to go to where they're from. Okay, for all those reasons that consist of that, we'll talk about it later. So they'll be actually really glad because they'll be able to come here and visit whenever they like. If they want to live here, that's their choice. But they won't have to flee from where they live. And that's the beauty of where we're headed, okay? Whoever's watching this, don't get discouraged. Yeah, we're in rough times. But it's going to be so much better. Okay, what we got to do is get control over the white ones and the Arab ones. And I'm not talking about all white people or all Arab people, but they're the ones that are causing all this, whatever the word on the planet, destabilizing, evil, what it's a myriad. They're the culprits, folks. It is. And then they bring in people. But as a majority group, you know who it is. United States and the Middle East. Oh, let the communist militaries, here's another positive note. Hello? Out and out, dude. And the whole world economy and everything better like that. Yeah, I know. I bet the communist militaries think that too, or have, right? They're like, dude, these are our problems. Fucking do whatever it takes to get these two places under control, and watch how much better all these other whites and Arabs and blacks and Hispanics and all these other people in the world are. Because we don't have that one country, the United States, doing everything it does. I'm not going to sit here and say on video right now, I don't need to. And we don't have the Middle East doing what it's doing. Cool, what a good idea, right? Yeah, so don't worry, people. It's going to get better, all right? And this country is going to stop pulling this bullshit on the rest of the world, all right? God bless America. Say goodbye.